I always wanted to try out the speed feature on YouTube, because with this feature I can always increase the speed of the video or I can decrease the speed of the video. This is quite interesting for me, and I put myself to watch all the YouTube videos or all the content which I consume online at 2x speed. And this technique of listening to content at 2x speed completely changed the way I consume content online, and I'm sure this will change yours as well. What's up guys, Mano here. Speed listening is one of the skills you can acquire to learn and listen to content in a short span of time, more content in a short span of time to be specific. And in this video today we will see why I listen to any kind of content or any YouTube videos at 2x speed, and why you should try this as well. So without further ado, let's start the video. Speed listening is more like speed reading, except that in speed reading you have to train your brain to read the content which you consume faster. But in speed listening you don't have to do any of these things, and all you need to do is to consume the content, listen to the content which you consume and gain knowledge from it, and everything else is taken care of by the app which you use to consume that particular content. And even if you feel like you're missing out on some part of the content which you have to consume, and you can always use the playback feature to go back to the content which you missed out, and you can learn from it again. So according to human factors information, it is said that we human beings can comfortably listen up to 210 words per minute, which is way higher than, like almost 50% higher than what we used to listen, because we human beings are used to listen at 100 words per minute, but we are capable of listening up to 210 words per minute. So it is possible that we can increase the speed of the content which you consume and gain more knowledge in a short span of time. And this speed listening thing is a quite weird thing, because if you try this for initially, it will feel so weird, because everything which you consume online will run so fastly. The pitch of the content which you consume will be higher, the person will be talking faster, his pitch will be high, everything will be all around the place. And one of the techniques which I use personally to adapt to this speed listening is to go step by step. So I started from 1x, which is a normal speed which we all used to listen, and then I moved from 1.2x, which I feel which has not much difference from 1x. So I moved on to 1.5x. So when I moved on to 1.5x, I significantly felt the difference, because when I moved from I tried from 1.5x to 1x, I felt the difference. Everything was much faster in 1.5x and much slower at 1x. So then I moved from 1.5x to 2x. So now I am at 2x, listening to audio at 2x. I feel so, I am at a position where I can listen to audio at 2x and I can't listen to anything at 1x speed, because everything at 1x speed is way slower than how my brain is used to listen to consume content. So this is something you can follow to listen while you have to adapt to speed listening thing. And I find 3 benefits of speed listening, and I want to share that with you guys. So before doing that, I want you guys to go and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and give this video a like button. So now let's see the 3 benefits of speed listening. So let's start with the first one. So the first benefit is that you can consume a lot of content which are not in your zone as well. So when I listen to a podcast which is of 2 hours, it takes me full 2 complete hours to listen and complete that particular podcast. But if I listen to the particular podcast in 2x speed, I will finish that off in half the time. I will finish that consume in 1 hour, which gives me extra time, which gives me extra 1 hour to consume more content and learn more from the other content which I consume. I can also experiment with content which I'm not even interested in. I can because always whatever the content which you consume, there is some value to take away from it. So you can experiment content which are out of your zone as well. So basically I can say that speed listening is like a T20 game, because our attention span is decreasing every single day. Our focus span time is like in few seconds right now. And that is the reason why we human beings are more inclined towards watching a 30-second Instagram reel versus watching a 30-minute YouTube video. And this is the same reason why test matches are becoming boring, because it takes 5 full days to know the result. And this is the same reason why movies are having fast action paced, fast-paced action sequences to grab your attention and make you interested in watching that particular movie. But the drawback of this short attention span is that we are blocking all the valuable information that we can get from a 30-minute YouTube video. And the only way you can consume all the information from a 30-minute YouTube video in a short span of time is to listen to content at higher speeds from 2x speed, like say 2x speed. And this is one of the benefits of 2x, listening to content at higher speeds. And as a content creator, myself on YouTube, it requires me to come up with new ideas, come up with new content ideas. And one of the ways which helps me to do that is speed listening. I listen to content at 2x speed, which gives me a lot of ideas, which also helps me to curate content for my YouTube videos as well. The second benefit is active listening. The drawback of consuming content online is that your brain will miss out on some nitty-gritty information and you have to go back to that particular part of the content and you have consumed and consume it again, which is a quite tedious task. But with the help of speed listening, your brain will cut off all the unwanted audio and noise from outside and makes you focus on the content which is in front of you, content which you are consuming right now. And this way you will increase your focus capacity and you can increase your productivity as well. And the beautiful part of the active listening is that you don't have to focus on it and to improve your active listening skills. It will happen as a byproduct of speed listening. The third benefit is you can experiment and consume a lot of new and amazing content. And before I started speed listening, all I do is focus on content and consume content which I'm interested in only and nothing else. But after speed listening, I got a lot of time to experiment with content which I'm not even interested in before, but eventually I got interested to that particular piece of content. And the important thing over here is that if you are consuming content online, there is something informational always to take back with you. And before I started speed listening, I used to consume only podcasts which are of conversational types. And after speed listening, I got time to experiment with different kinds of podcast types like story podcasts or audiobooks or solo podcasts and many others. And even with YouTube videos, I found many amazing channels like S-Theory as a result of speed listening. And as a content creator online, I always have to find new ideas and content for that particular ideas as well. And speed listening enables me to find those kinds of content for me. And if you are new to this channel and haven't subscribed to the channel yet, more such amazing content and content is coming on the way. So don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on the notifications right now. And that's it for me today. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to watch my other videos, you can choose one from here. And I will see you guys next one. Bye bye.